Okay, hi. Today's video is going to be a bit different. Just going to look over some footage that I recorded yesterday when going for a walk around a city where I grew up, and the city is Fátima in Portugal. In the background you might hear other people talking. My father and my brother are currently watching Tottenham play against Wolves. Yeah, and so there's my mum. We started off by walking up to the windmills, and then we went all the way down to Fátima, and on the way down to Fátima, which is a city that's very famous for being religious, a Christian pilgrimage center in the world. You can see the church over there in the distance. That's where we'll be headed. Yes, so on the way down, this is the school where I used to go. I used to sit there on that wall for my mum to pick me up, and yeah, I've got so many good memories of this school. It's a bit different to how it was back when I studied there, and I studied there for 8 years, between the ages of 11 and 19. So I was in this school for 8 years, and I remember for most of the time that I was there feeling quite bored. My life just became the monotonous routine of going to school 5 days a week for 35 weeks a year, and then going on holiday every once in a while. There were a few years where I was a good student and I was paying attention, well, not paying attention in class, I was always distracted, but paying more attention to the tests I was doing and studying for them. And even though it was boring while I was there, now I've just left with lots of wonderful memories. I used to play marbles here, actually, in this little bit of field there. And also these football fields, they've now put nets on the basketball hoops, which it wasn't there the whole 8 years I was there, but okay, whatever. Yeah, now I'm just left with so many wonderful memories and great nostalgia, and I love thinking back to the time I had in school. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, Fátima is a city very well known for being a religious pilgrimage center in the world. There were these 3 little farmer kids who saw an angel, and the angel said that Virgin Mary was going to appear. So then 20,000 people came around to Fátima, and they all saw the Virgin Mary, supposedly, who did an apparition, and now millions of people love coming around here every year. I used to have driving lessons nearby here, and also there's one of my favourite restaurants goes down the road down there. Yeah. This is a very personal video, of course. It's not going to appeal to everyone. Alright, so this is the main church we're walking in right now, and it's very beautiful. I highly recommend you visit it, no matter what your religion is. It's just a very, very peaceful place, and it's wonderful, and it's got a great energy here. So there's this church. It's massive. Like, I'll get another angle that you'll be able to see it from. But inside that main church, wow, very good. Yeah. It's quite a boring place, I'll be honest, but for a day visit, you could make the most of it. I've got tons of memories here, having lived here for 11 years of my life. Now, this is what you're going to get an idea of the scale of it. Yeah, every year, normally millions of people come here on the 13th of May and the 13th of October. Although with COVID, we haven't been able to do that recently, and they've limited the capacity to a few thousand people as opposed to the 500,000 that could fit in here. You can burn candles over there. It's always got a nice smell. You can hear prayers and people praying. This is the new church that they built. It's really big. I didn't get a very good angle of it. In fact, I was planning to cut a lot of this footage, but I'm not going to. Yeah, this is the inside. The acoustics in here are amazing. Yeah, I'll probably put some church music organ in the background of all of this. This is part of the Berlin Wall. They kept a part of it as a, reminder of, how peaceful it is to break down that wall and world peace and all of that. There are lots of great shops around here in Fátima. So many of them sell religious stuff. It's kind of boring. It's not, a very, hustle and bustle, busy place with lots of activities for the young kids or anything. One time I had to do this thing called a retiro here. I can't explain it too much. I just remember it being one of the most boring days, but now that time has filtered all the bad parts out, I just have good memories of that day, even though I remember at the time I wasn't happy. This is the church that goes around, this is the train that goes around Fátima. I've got friends who say they used to hop on the train when the driver wasn't watching so that they could get free rides around. I never did that. This is the south roundabout. Those are the 3 little kids. You'll see it just a bus in the way. Yeah, those are the little 3 kids you can see who were the ones who saw the angel and told everyone that the Virgin Mary was going to appear. Cool. You know, I don't think I've done a good enough job really expressing what it is to be around Fatima. This was just me walking around one day and getting a few shots and me narrating over it, which is one of the easiest videos I've ever made. I'm putting zero effort into this grind. I'm very pissed off at myself, but what can you do? But yeah, Fatima's a great city. Not all of it has been urbanized. There's still a lot of nature around, which is always great. I forgot to cut this clip because I got a phone call in the middle of recording this, and I'm just going to film the same thing again. This is a new sculpture with a heart on it and a man walking up there. Do you think that's cool? Just wait till you see what's on the other side. Trippy. Anyway, so back in the main church. Yeah, that's how big it is. It's so big, honestly. Most people, they wouldn't have had this upbringing. Fatima's only a city with 10,000 or 11,000 people living here. Yeah, so I had quite a unique upbringing when I think about it. This is a place called Presetas. This is where my mum worked her first job. And I've got a friend working here. They sell all sorts of like knickknacks and religious articles and small things. So it's all very religious, and yeah, apparently it's a very successful business. People like to buy this sort of stuff. That's my friend. He works there. He's been grinding all month. Yeah. Oh, I just remembered I put this whole clip in the video and it's pretty rubbish. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, Fatima, you know, this video does not give enough credit to Fatima, and I wish I could offload from my brain all the wonderful memories I've got of this place and all the wonderful thoughts and feelings that I have, and I wish I could film all the different friends that I've got, but this is just the footage that I had on my camera at the time of making this video. I might make a better video in the future, you know, explaining what it's like to actually grow up and live around Fatima. I've got so many memories that just looking at all of these different places here and there, it just brings back a flood of memories. And yeah, this is a very personal thing at the end of the day. It's not for everyone. That's the North Roundabout. I'm not sure what's happening there. Hanging out with my mates. I got a haircut. Now my hair's a bit different. This is like a 24-hour shop. It's always open. Many nights I come here with my mates and just grab snacks from the machine. Oh, yeah, they sell other stuff. Yeah. I'm just trying to think what other main points I want to make before ending this video, but I can't think of anything. There's really no point for most people to watch this, and anyone that knows me is thinking, wow, this is just William rambling once again. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just ramble a bit. He's talking about the pão com chouriço in this machine, which is really, really good. And this is like in a sort of underground sort of area next to a road, which is, you know, you don't get that often in Fatima, so it's nice to have a little bit of an underground area. Yeah, I've got so much nostalgia and things. Anyway, it's getting to the end of the video, so I've got to stop recording my voice. Thanks for watching. Wow, this is shit tier content. Bye.